again. Little belter this week. Very different. Very, very well made. Very surprising as well. It's the Lobo Mustang. It's made by Lobo. And it's Winchester style, underlever action. And it's got a magazine. And it's PCP. I know Umrex do a CO2 version. And Webley, way back, they were one made in Germany for the German market. They were a single shot. So underlever carry on, but yeah, very impressed. It's all beechwood and it's all metal. It's really solid, extremely well made, I'd say. So let's see what we're getting here. Very nice to shoulder, although for me, the length of pull, the reach, it's a little bit long. What is it? I think it's 34 centimetres or 340 mil, or about 14 inches. It's open sight, comes with reasonable open sight setup. Yeah, so you've got a reasonably long length of pull. Nice butt pad, that's alright, recoil pad, perforated. So it does the job. It's a comfortable shoe. It's quite light as well. It's 5 3/4 pound or 2.6 kilos, somewhere around that mark. And to say it's light, it does extremely well. It feels so solid. Feels like it should be much heavier, for sure. They come in 177, 22 and 25 calibre. They've got a 300 bar fill on a 120cc cylinder. Gives you about 110 plus shots, which ain't bad for a rifle this size with a 120cc cylinder. 2-stage trigger. Now, it's pressed steel, the trigger, I believe. It seems solid. I'm not 100% sure. But it's very, very adjustable. Very crisp first stage. You know what you're doing with it. And it's dead easy to pick up on, to gel with it. Really easy. Really nice gun. Very impressed with it. So, with the iron sights, if you keep it iron sight, you've got up and down. So you've got elevation on it. But windage-wise, you have to undo a screw on the barrel band here and then sort of twitch it so it moves the barrel with the barrel being underneath. I think that's different. I think it's quite innovative, to be honest with you, and common sense. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. You've got your fill opening there underneath that, which rotates, and you've got a very clear manometer on the front, very clear. It's been very surprising. The magazines, it comes with 2 of them, and you get a little baggie with some seals in it and Allen wrenches or Allen keys, whatever you want to call them. But these are pretty straightforward. They're very reminiscent of the older style Brocock and Day State metal magazines, where you put a pellet in, rotate it, put a pellet in, rotate it. There's like a little lock pin there in the top where it fits up behind the breech, where it goes through with a probe, and that's what indexes it. So it's kind of sprung self-indexing. The fill probe that came with it is ready Foster fitted, 1-piece cast, very easy to use. I've been getting more and more impressed the more I handle it and the more I shoot it. So, little bit of an issue I think for a lot of people is the 1/2 inch by 20 UNF. You've got a thread protector on it, but because of where the end of the barrel sits, you've got an issue because you can't put a flat back silencer or moderator on it. So I've gone for the Y-rack with it having the male adapter. So just quieten it down. I will shoot it twice. You'll see why. Because with the silencer on, no safety on it. That's really nice and quiet. And to say it's been showing around 11.6 foot-pound, it's in 177 this, it's around 16 joules. Yeah, it's extremely good. This is without a moderator or silencer. Hell of a crack to it. So if you do it, if you go out pest controlling, basically, you don't bother with a silencer and you shoot at something, don't expect to see anything for a while. And also it could prove irritating to your neighbours if you don't bother with a silencer. Yeah, there's no safety on it. It is decockable, although you're going to leave one up the chute, so to say, you're going to leave one in the breech. It's very ambidextrous, although you can only load the magazine from the right hand side. But the whole setup on the stock, the way it handles left-handed, right-handed, you're going to have no problems whatsoever. I'm going to put a scope on it for the accuracy carry on. Right, it's a 500 match grade barrel that sits underneath it. It's 97 centimetres long, or 38 inches. And the trigger's 2-stage. It is regulated. Like I said, it's 300 bar. Comes with a manual, but although if you get one second hand, which might be a bit hard pushed to in 177, not a lot of these about, you can always download the manual from the Lobo website. And I think that's worth having a look at anyway, because they don't just do this one, they do other models, and it's quite impressive. I mean, if this is the quality of the gun with this, which a lot of people would regard as like a toy kind of thing or not serious, it's very blooming serious, extremely serious. It's as serious as any other air rifle PCP that I've shot. It's quite phenomenal. It's very surprising. I'd like it as a keeper. Burnsy, very impressed. Got him shooting for the first time on Christmas Eve, and it was with this, and he thoroughly enjoyed himself. In fact, he was that impressed, he wants it. As folk will be aware already, there's been something occurred. It's all going to become self-explanatory. He wants to let you know his way, so that's how it is. So can't really think of anything else. So yeah, let's get shooting it. See you in a bit. Cheers. Hello again. Lobo Mustang. This has been an eye-opener. Wonderful bit of kit, really well made. Banged some magazines out through it. Stuck a Nico Sterling Mountmaster on there, 6x14, is it? Oh, 4x16, sorry. By 50. There's plenty. There's more hunting I'd have thought this rifle, but let's see how we get on. Go for the centre. It's actually a single stage, it's not 2-stage trigger. You'll soon get used to it. Try top there. Take my time a little bit, show you what it can do. Burnsy wants it. I think he'll be having it. Still top there. Go for a 1mm, bro, see how we get on. Ooh, I jumped. Do right. Middle. There's a bit of a creep before it goes. It's kind of like a 2-stage, but you soon get used to it. 1mm, bro, again on the left. See if I'm going to blow air now. Top left. Yeah, blowing air. So, very entertaining rifle. Definitely too much fun category. for sure. If you can grab one, not a lot of them about. They're extremely well made, all metal, all wood. Take a knob. So yeah, it's absolutely no disappointment whatsoever in this. Quite astounding, to be honest with you. Mid-range priced at about 9,500, like, but you're getting what you're paying for sure. Bottom left. It's a 500 max grade barrel. You reckon it's a max grade high precision trigger? Oop, that was me. Definitely me. Still on the bottom left. Bottom left. Very enjoyable. Comfortable to shoot. You soon gel with it. The other arm mill, bro. Considering I'm half blind in this eye, it's doing really well. Not a bad scope either, this. Bottom right. These are the 20mm splats with the 8mm centres. So you can judge by yourself what sort of groupings they are. And I'm hardly trying. Only put 200 bar in it as well, even though they are a 300 bar fill. And that would definitely me pulling to the left. So we've got the top right. Still pulling a bit. Nah. Come on then. Another magazine, eh? It is that time of year to show a bit of goodwill. So I'll put an extra magazine in. How's that? Top right still. These are the 10.34 JSB exact heavies. It seems to like them. Then it also seemed to like the 9.56 QYS Streamline the other day at Burns's. Hardly even trying here. Go for the right hand arm mill again. Yeah, same also, it's same grouping. Probably me that's off a little bit with the zero. We'll have to see. I'll go for the stud in the top of the target that's holding it on, the thumbtack. Oh, that says it all really, doesn't it? It's there at barely 10mm across. Still it's in the middle though. I think we'll call it a draw at that. For sure. Yeah, what a marvellous gun. Astounding. If you want one, get one. I would, for sure. Cheers. See you soon. Ta-ra.